Marks, jobbers. Welcome to Kayfabin, your 432nd favorite wrestling podcast on the interwebs. My name is...
This?
What?
Your second favorite non-wrestler wrestling podcast.
All right. I like that.
Not too shabby.
That's
right?
not shabby at all. All right. So, my name is Andrew.
I'm JBL. No, I'm Kyle.
You're okay. We're not going to do the JBL Moro thing every week.
Okay.
Even though we should.
Well, not for this.
Not for this. You're right. We should only do it for SmackDown
because this
exclusive.
was actually good.
I know. Oh! So, for those who are joining us live, thank you. For those who want to talk, you're more than welcome. We have a cute little comment box here, so we're.
Oh, okay, that's great.
So,
but okay,
good stuff.
NXT Takeover Toronto.
Takeover Toronto, boys and girls. Takeover
Boy,
Toronto.
Oh boy, talk about a
great show.
It was a great show, and I just want to say that is this like the first time we're talking about NXT Takeover?
We're getting. I'm sorry. I'm just getting live kayfabe in it, so you guys can join us. So this is our first episode of Kayfabe in it, where we are dedicating the entire episode to NXT, which is great. We should do it more often because since we've been doing Kayfabe in it, how long? I mean, how many NXT takeovers have there been? 2?
A lot, I think. I don't know. I have no idea, but we can talk about that another time maybe. But just a rundown. Just a rundown. We're not wrestlers. We don't take bumps for a living. We're just huge fans, and I think that has some perks when you're listening to a fan talking about wrestling, because I feel like that's what you can relate to more.
True.
Other than a wrestler who actually takes bumps, and maybe like a lot of people wouldn't really understand how a wrestler is coming from. I know a lot of wrestlers say that, oh, you shouldn't really listen to these fans talking about all this, but I think I think a fan giving an opinion is actually like good.
I think it's important, unless if you're like a wicked like smark about it and you go on like wrestlers' Facebooks and fuck with them. Like that's stupid.
Like for example, like Kevin Scampoli, he doesn't take bumps. He's a fucking savage.
He is.
But he just talks about wrestling, what he loves. But he really takes it over the top, which is hilarious. I want to start doing that because that's how I am.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I'm really fucked up, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything.
No, you're not going to do anything. Fuck you.
All right. So, NXT TakeOver Toronto. So, I was really excited when this was announced because Toronto, well, just Canada in general, they are so crazy. And this crowd was no exception. Like,
this crowd really was wild.
They were into it. And that's what we need more of. We don't need like cardboard cutouts like, No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000 just in the crowd. Like, we want actual good. It's hard to explain. We want like don't be annoying. I hate crowds that are annoying and they just straight up.
Well, that's the Full Sail crowd for you.
Yeah.
It's like they make a chant about every single fucking thing, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? You can't stop that. But I feel like this crowd...
we want popcorn.
It wasn't as annoying. It wasn't really that annoying. But whatever. It actually made me laugh.
One thing that this crowd did, and... it was actually one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. It was thanks to Dillinger, by the way. Whenever they were on the outside and the ref was doing a count, like a 10 count, the whole crowd would just chant 10 at whatever number he was on. So it's like 1, 10,
10, yeah, 10 for everything.
10.
Hey Andrew, you're a 10.
Thanks, babe. They did it throughout the whole show, and I thought that was really funny. They didn't do it just for Ty Dillinger's match. Actually, they did it for the Shinsuke
every single
Joe
match.
It was so loud. Just like 10.
I just want to say that usually like NXT matches, they're kind of predictable in a good way. They're predictable in a good way.
How so?
This is why, because usually...
Allow me to recap.
Allow me to break the ice. Allow me to recap. That's funny. That was a good reference.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just felt... I got every single prediction right for, like, all the NXT, like, takeover matches, which is good because you want those people to... go over. I guess. I don't even know. My mind's not even all there.
Go over, brother.
Go over, brother.
Go over.
And this one was a little bit surprising, to be honest. And that goes for the last match. We'll get to that, but like the last match, I was not expecting that at all.
No.
But okay, I think we should just start going through it. We didn't watch the pre-show. Usually, we never watch the pre-show.
Break down the card.
What's the point of the pre-show? There's no point other than just watching the promos that are gonna be, in the fucking pay-per-view already. So, all right, the first match, it begins with Bobby Roode and Ty Dillinger.
Heck of a match. Heck of an entrance.
The opening match. Yeah. I really don't care for
Glorious.
The Glorious theme song. Call me Dick Munch, but
no, you're not a Dick Munch.
I just don't. I don't know why people love it so much. People say it's like Queen. It's not Queen at all.
It's so catchy.
I guess
it's so incredibly
I don't know, I'm more that
catchy.
Pumped up, that pumped up kind of shit, like Seth Rollins.
Yeah, like pump up music is good, but Glorious is like a perfect heel theme. Like Ric Flair's theme, it's not like pump up music, but it's a spectacle. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's badass. And like it's considered to be one of the greatest themes ever, only because it's such a perfect
example. Riding Jeff
exactly.
Ryan, brother.
It's basically Ric Flair. It's Ric Flair music.
Dealin'.
And same goes for Bobby Roode. He's a pompous, arrogant asshole, but like the crowd loves him, and he's
dealing,
kiss stealing,
brother.
Just the head.
But Charlotte, suck just the head.
Just the head,
brother.
God Lord, what are we doing with our lives?
Good Lord.
But yeah, Bobby comes out and
with a whole choir.
With a whole choir,
a bunch of
great. That was sick. But they were like kids.
I said to you, man, Bobby Roode must be so hyped because he's not in the whole fucking TNA Impact.
The whole Billy Corgan,
shindig.
Dixie
that's
bullshit.
Just a huge pile of shit right now.
The only good thing TNA has going for it is the Hardys. That's the only thing they have going for it.
Are they even still like making episodes? Because they stopped taping.
I don't know what's happening. I know that they're filming on the Hardy compound. They're doing another delete thing.
Good. Because that's what's making it actually.
That's the only good part about it.
So okay, the finish was predictable, which is good because I really don't get how why Ty Dillinger would win this.
Bobby Roode needed to win this match. And I know that, it's like, oh, he doesn't need to do it because he already cemented his legacy. As far as I'm concerned, Bobby Roode has no legacy according to Vince McMahon. Anything that you have done in your career, whether it be in New Japan, TNA, Ring of Honor, PWG, Chikara, whatever, anything that you've ever done in your career means shit now that you're at WWE. I mean, just look at AJ. AJ is a bad example.
Well, what do you mean?
He's been pushed to the moon. And I'm completely cool with that. I love AJ. No, I meant like I've heard like wrestlers openly say like we don't care about what you've done in the past. It's what we're going to do in the future.
That's what WWE is, and that's what Vince McMahon says.
So Bobby,
and I'm not saying that I know Vince McMahon. I just know from that's how it is. I just know that's how it is.
So Bobby Roode winning,
what you did before does not mean a goddamn thing. It's what you do now, and AJ proved that. He's really like I when I think of WWE, he's one of the people that I think the face who runs the place because he's the champ, and two, he's so fun to watch, and he's incredible. He's absolutely incredible.
He's phenomenal.
Oh.
That's right. That's why he's called the phenomenal AJ Styles.
That is really funny.
Yeah. He has to do it once. It's okay. But Bobby Roode winning, it's fine. Like he kind of needed the win. only because
Well, what else? What would be the point of Ty Dillinger winning?
just to
Absolutely
basically get
nothing.
back at him for this shit, whatever. I think Ty Dillinger should go on the main roster and be like a
No.
mid-card guy.
I say no to that.
No.
Because what WWE does to those type of people is like a chamber.
It's like, but Kyle, you
It's
got
like a torture chamber.
Kyle,
Look at Apollo Crews.
True, but like
Poor guy.
Look
Look at Baron Corbin.
Okay, well, Baron Corbin is slowly coming back.
Right, for, slipping on a banana peel on the apron.
God, that was dumb. But Apollo Crews has no charisma. That's probably why they
I
gave
think
up
it's
on him.
charismatic to see a really jacked black dude.
That smiles all the time.
Yeah, Terry
his gimmick.
Crews.
That's
It's
his
Terry
gimmick.
Crews' happy clone.
I mean, it's kind of like it's hard when NXT guys come up to the main roster, guys and girls, excuse me. It's either a make you or break you thing. It's worked for Kevin Owens. It's worked for Finn Balor, sort of. He was on there.
Well, he's dead now.
He was on there for a short time, but like his push was looking really good. It worked for
and they actually treated him like a championship,
Exactly.
unlike Kevin Owens.
True.
And Finn Balor wasn't even champion when they treated him like a champion.
Yeah, I know he won.
He barely, he did wrestle, but he didn't wrestle much.
Yeah.
And you gave him the mic a lot of times. You dedicated a whole segment to him. Like Michael Cole was in the ring with Finn Balor just talking to him. And you just give Finn Balor the mic and he was just trash talking Seth Rollins with his his succulent Irish accent.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it hasn't worked for Apollo Crews. It hasn't worked for Baron Corbin. It hasn't worked. Definitely hasn't worked for Tyler Breeze, who is a fucking.
Well, he's a fashion police now, so that's actually good. Blue Lives Matter,
Kyle,
man.
in NXT, he was a main eventer.
Blue Lives Matter.
Of course they do, but
All right, he's a fashion police. All right, better fucking watch your mouth.
I'm sorry.
All lives matter, okay? Especially the blue lives.
Good lord. So anyway, Bobby Roode wins in a really good, fun opening match. It was really awesome, especially the crowd. The crowd made this match.
Really?
I
I think the wrestlers made the match.
Oh no, they made the match. I'm just saying the crowd made it more enjoyable. The next match on the card was
the Authors of Pain.
Toka and Razar.
Toka and Razar
Toka.
from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Splooge.
Versus TM61.
TM61. What the fuck is that name?
TM, I think that's their last names, right? It's Shane and Nick.
Nick Miller and Shane Thorne.
Shane
So TM and then 6'1",
Yeah.
they're 6'1" or
They're
whatever.
both.
Is that what you
I
said?
think they're both 6'1". I think that's
so
where it
this
came
was
from.
this was the final of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
I kind of knew Authors of Pain were gonna win.
Well, yeah, they're huge guys that they want to push.
I like the Authors of Pain. I like them a lot because they're.
Well, I think they're as bland as Toka and Razar.
True.
They're just two big guys wearing black and just.
But
beating
Toka and
stuff
Razar didn't have Apollo Crews. I mean, Apollo Crews.
Didn't have. No, sure, they didn't.
I'm sorry.
Of course, they didn't.
I'm sorry. Toka and Razar didn't have Paul Ellering. There you go.
But Toka and Razar have Shredder.
Ah, that's true.
So
Actually,
and
dude.
Toka and Razar are only babies, and they're over as fuck.
Wait a minute.
Alright.
I just realized something. They have Tatsu, who is bald, just like Paul.
Tatsu, that's right.
Paul
He was
Ellering.
in the cage and all that stuff.
We got to make that a movie now. But yes, Authors of Pain versus TM61. Heck of a match. Hell of a high.
Except of TMNT, it's TM61.
NT.
Secret of My Ass or something.
Good
like
stuff. Awesome high spot. Shane Thorne from TM61. That's his name, right? Shane Thorne.
I don't know which one's which, and I could really give two shits.
the longer haired one.
He's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he did that like Jeff Hardy-esque flip.
Oh,
off
that
of
was awesome.
Thing. Yeah,
that match was really cool.
Yeah.
And even with that that cage gimmick, it was pretty cool.
which is like old school like WCW like.
I was wondering if that cage was gonna fall because
That's
I
what
think
I
of
thought.
the worst. Like, why the fuck would you go on that cage where you could just go back in Gorilla and watch the match and just be banned from ringside? Why would you go on top of that motherfucker? I'm the motherfucker.
You listen to too much Scampoli.
Well,
listen to the motherfucker.
I'm a New Englander, so.
Yeah, it's a thing.
But I don't have that Boston accent, that motherfucker. Julian Edelman, motherfucker. But I love Kevin Scampoli. He's the best.
He's the breast.
He's the breast for business.
Because I like breasts. But
well, of course.
Yeah, my voice sounds really deep in this microphone.
Oh,
I think the compression's a little bit too high.
Oh my.
Oh my, thank you. But yeah.
Just the head.
Just the head. But TM61.
Andrew, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
With your whole penis size, do you get full arousal from the full of the penis?
No, it's usually just the head.
Just the head.
That's Kyle's George Takei impression.
How's my George Takei?
It's not bad, however, you need
I wish my voice was deeper.
You need a little bit more
I
enunciation.
can't. My balls are still dropping.
Can I touch it?
Can I touch it? I have tons of pubic hair.
All right, so we're
but my balls haven't dropped.
So Authors of Pain win.
I need to man up.
Triple H broke fucking kayfabe for the 11th goddamn time this year, going in the ring. Like, dude,
the ring.
Like you cost Seth Rollins the Universal title
exactly.
on Raw.
Where is that storyline
Like, what
going,
the
you motherfucker?
Like, we've been expecting you to speak out about that, but no, you're too busy giving Toka and Razor a trophy. How about you fucking just squash this storyline already so I can sleep at night?
I know. Like, I wake up and I'm like, shit.
Triple H didn't
For Christ's
tie
sake.
the loose ends on this shit. It's bullshit. Like, dude, come on.
I can't go to sleep.
We want an explanation.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe your Survivor Series. Oh, wait. Probably not. Because, you know what? WWE doesn't just fucking care about us anymore.
No, they never have and never will.
Never will.
But NXT does. Ding.
Exactly.
Love me some
Because they
NXT.
actually deliver matches, and their false finishes are fucking crazy. They make the whole crowd erupt.
True. But yeah, Authors of Pain
Unlike
won.
constant suplexes that we're going to see tomorrow.
Jeez. Oh, yeah, we're doing a Survivor Series breakdown tomorrow.
We also do it? Yeah.
Good stuff. So, yeah, Authors of Pain. I mean, that's fine. I like them a lot. They are very old school, very, like, they're just these big, buff,
I just see them and
tough motherfuckers.
I just see them and, like, I feel like they just don't want to be there.
I think that's
like one of them are just like looking around, like waiting for like a fucking like a note card or something. I don't know.
By the way, the finish
for a direction.
The finish of this match was all fucked up.
I don't believe them.
You don't believe that they are tough guys?
Well, no, I do. It's just I don't believe like
that they have passion.
I don't believe they're like. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Hey man, that'll get you far in the business. Not having passion. Just look at Lesnar. Like,
oh, that's true. You can
like you know, main eventing Survivor Series tomorrow, doesn't give a fuck about the business.
He doesn't. He just. I'm gonna give 10 suplexes and done. 10 suplexes repeat.
F5.
That whole eat sleep suplex repeat. That's a legit thing. He really doesn't give a fuck. But whatever. What are you gonna do? You make fucking millions and millions of dollars. So what are you gonna do, man? What the fuck are you gonna do? Am I right, fellers?
Yes.
Thanks. So,
can I talk about the ending of this match?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So Paul Ellering is up in his little cage crib thing, and I don't know where he drops a chain, and Razor sees it, and he picks it up, wraps it around his finger. He goes to hit one of the.
Was it Razor or Toka?
I think it was Razor.
Okay.
So anyway, he wraps it around, and keep in mind, Toka and the rest of TM61, they're out on the outside. The ref's looking outside the ring. He catches a chain, wraps it around his hand, goes towards the apron to hit either Shane Thorne or Nick. What is it?
I don't know. The TM61.
Yeah, hits one of the guys from TM61, and the chain fucking flies into the crowd.
Yeah, that was. I just thought of like Brock Lesnar throwing the monitor in the crowd. Remember that? That was a while back.
No, it was a car door.
It wasn't a car door.
Didn't he like rip the car door off of like Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury's Cadillac?
He did, but it didn't hit the crowd. I don't think.
I think it went in the crowd.
No, he picked up a monitor and he fucking
from like the announce table.
Yeah, he chucked it and it went in the crowd and the whole crowd's like, oh, it probably hit somebody, but the chain like flew. I don't think that was planned.
It went fast. What if
It ended very weird.
Yeah.
So that was probably the chain thing was probably
what if the chain decapitated someone?
That would be really
Like
funny.
just straight up zing, like
That'd be
somebody's
really
head just
funny.
slides off.
Oh, that would be great.
Corey Graves, you'd probably come up with some smart shit.
People in Canada can't take that shit. They're not tough enough.
Jesus.
Shut up, Tom.
But yep, us is Pain won. Next match.
The next match is on the
DIY?
the second tag team match, and personally, the match that made this pay-per-view, so to speak.
2 out of 3 falls.
Favorite. It was
2 out of 3 falls.
DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus the Revival.
Who I fucking love.
And it was a 2 out of 3 falls match and with for the tag team championship. Sorry. Usually, you don't get such a crazy match like this. If you guys, I don't know.
And this is their second.
It's hard to explain because with a stipulation like this, it's just a normal match. It's 2 out of 3. It's a normal match. Usually, a tag team match like this, you can't really. I don't know. It's not really that entertaining, so to speak.
It's
kind of just like go on your phone type of match in a way or something. I don't know, but
You don't think tag team matches are that entertaining?
not really. I feel like the TLC matches are.
Yeah.
Like with the Dudleys and the Hardys and all that.
I agree.
But like nowadays tag team matches, I don't care. Like the Survivor Series match that's going to happen tomorrow, I don't care.
True.
I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for tag teams anymore. But now NXT, and this was a long ass match. This match was 22 minutes. And it was so entertaining. Keeps you on the edge of the seat with the false finishes and all that, and the constant breaking the pin. It was much better than their Brooklyn match that they had.
I agree. And that was a fucking banging match.
But the thing is, I didn't like the finish of that.
What, the submission?
Well, no. I mean the Brooklyn match, how the Revival won.
Yeah.
But it's so awesome to see Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa win, and the crowd was right behind it, and the crowd ate that shit up. Like that crowd erupted. It was crazy. That's what helps make a match. The crowd being that into it and not being annoying at all. You know what I mean? Okay, you're texting.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's fine. Fuck you. You suck. No, that's not funny at all.
So,
Care to tell me who you're texting? While we're
anyway, we're live on the YouTube, just so you know. So there's no going back and editing this out. So I'm just gonna sit here awkwardly while Kyle berates me. Here we go.
But he's insulting me. So he's insulting me by texting, and he just doesn't give two shits. Go ahead. What was your opinions about the match, Andrew?
I thought it was great. So there was a lot of cool parts of the match where like it was an actual like get out of your seat and like holy shit. Especially the false finishes. There were so many towards the end. It was 1-1. It was tied 1-1, and Johnny Gargano went for the pin, kick out. Is it Scott Dawson?
I don't know. The Revival.
Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. They're guys.
Dawson had Gargano in a submission, and Johnny's going towards the rope. You think he's gonna tap, and all of a sudden, grabs the rope. And it's like, holy shit, when's this match gonna end? Exactly.
I got really mad during the match. And not a bad thing. I got really mad because I'm like, is this thing gonna end already? Like, stop! Like, it pisses me off. Like, come on, I want a goddamn finish. But it's like, it's so cool because you want this to end, but you kind of don't want it to end at the same time because you're having so much fun watching it.
It was a blast to watch.
But it pissed me off because, like, come on. Like, it's taking fucking forever. Like, fucking stop.
I agree.
I'm going to cry.
Don't cry, babe. Hey, babe. I got something for you. So,
okay, you have to say boob.
So, yeah, Revival lost clean. Well,
it's about fucking time.
It was a submission. Great finish. Tommaso had his submission move, Johnny had his, and they both tapped. It was really cool and special, especially in Canada. God, they just make everything better. But yeah, new tag team champs, Gargano and Ciampa. Really excited about that. So the next match on the card was the long-anticipated return of Mickie James.
Long anticipated, huh?
I mean, since 2010, it's been 6 years.
Yeah, but people anticipated.
I mean, she's one of the best female wrestlers. Like,
I understand.
well, you didn't want to see her come back? Excuse me.
I would like to see Lita or her, maybe Trish while she is pregnant.
That would be, no.
We can see that baby just fucking shoot out.
Just right out of her.
Out of her what? What else could it be? Her asshole? Her lady asshole?
I was going to say her vagina, but like it didn't sound that politically correct.
Pussy.
Trump is president now. We can say that now. Pussy. So anyway.
Well, maybe Asuka could grab her by the pussy.
Jesus.
Asuka, you look so good tonight. If our president was here.
Joey Styles.
Joey Styles, everybody. Hey, Joey Styles.
God, poor Joey. Well, it was his fault.
I'm still waiting for Hitomi Tanaka to return. That's my
we apologize. We apologize in advance to everybody.
Because we invited Hitomi Tanaka on the show, and she still hasn't responded to me
because
she can't speak English. So that's her problem. I'm trying to get Julia Ann up in this bitch. But
speaking of beautiful Japanese women, Asuka defended her women's championship, and yeah, it was a great match.
It was hard hitting.
It was really hard hitting.
That's an Asuka match for you.
I was expecting. This is gonna sound really like fucked up, but like I wasn't expecting it to be that good because think about it. Mickie James hasn't been in a WWE ring in a while. She hasn't wrestled in a while. And
what are you talking about? You just said when they say you still got it. You said, "Whoa, she was in TNA like not too long ago."
I know. But
still a wrestling ring. What do you think it is?
Hear me out.
Well, like a TNA ring is completely different. It's like I don't know, wrestling on Jello or something.
Jesus.
Oh, I get it because it's shit.
Yes,
it's just complete shit.
There you go. No, I'm not saying that. I mean, a year is a while. It's a long time. And like, if the crowd goes, "You still got it," like, don't chant it at somebody who hasn't wrestled in a year. Chant it at like, fucking Nick Goldberg or Nick Bockwinkel. Nick Bockwinkel's dead. I shouldn't have brought that up. But
that's like saying like Owen Hart, but he's dead.
Wait, is he? Let's find out.
Owen Hart?
Nope. Nick Bockwinkel is certainly dead.
Owen Hart is definitely dead. There's evidence.
No, he's living with Tupac and Elvis in Malibu.
Oh, that's right. He was in the cage with Paul Ellering.
Yeah. So, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Mickie James certainly.
That's why I was expecting it to fall.
Anyway, Mickie James and Paul Ellering. I'm sorry. Shit. Mickie James and Paul Ellering
versus Paul Ellering.
Mickie James and Paul Ellering.
That's gonna be the next NXT Takeover.
Mickie James and Paul Ellering leaked sex tape.
That's gonna be badass. Takeover Miami.
Oh,
what is WrestleMania comes?
Takeover Cancun. Girls gone. Divas gone wild, and this one they were divas.
Paul Ellering going wild.
What the fuck?
He's like spinning his 14-inch penis.
Just a head. So,
with George Takei.
This is the greatest movie ever.
George Takei is gonna return from the ring. Oh my! Listen, I'm the best thing going on right now. You really are.
Endowed.
I can't do that deep voice.
Can I? All right, so Mickie James versus Asuka. Let's get back into it. All right, Mickie James.
You just slapped yourself.
I did. So Mickie James versus
just
Asuka.
Ahead.
Super hard hitting match. It ended up like being really technical, and Mickie James.
This is kind of short match though.
It was, but she did prove that she still does have it. There was a really cool part in the match when Asuka was on the outside and Mickie James like sat on the middle rope, like to like, oh, come on in, like a sign of respect. And Asuka went underneath.
Well, not really. It was kind of like a
come on in.
Come on, bitch.
Same thing happened with Mickie James. She was on the outside. Asuka did the same thing. And Asuka's I believe she's a heel now.
Yeah, she didn't shake the hand. That's Triple H rule.
Yeah, when the match ended, Mickie James went out for a classy, like whatever. Thank you, sports entertainer bullshit. Shake my hand, sign of respect, all that good stuff.
Why didn't you shake her hand?
Anyway, Asuka just raises her championship and walks away, and I'm just like, okay, she's a heel now. But then who do you have in NXT right now who's a babyface? Go ahead, take your time.
Ding ding. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't even watch NXT. I just watch the Takeover, and the video packages are so good that they catch me up.
Jesus. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to see where they go with this. I mean, if there's anybody who would look good with the women's championship, I would have to say Ember Moon's really good.
Oh yeah, Ember Moon's a face, right?
Yeah, she is.
All right, there you go.
Billie Kay is awesome.
Well, Billie Kay's a heel, and Peyton Royce is a heel.
Yeah. I don't know. Rachel Ellering.
Oh,
Paul Ellering's daughter. She's so beautiful and badass in the ring.
Oh my.
Oh my, you really are endowed. Jesus. All right, so yeah.
This is a George Takei podcast.
Good match. I would rank this third.
Why would you rank this?
Third match of the night.
I mean, I guess.
Third match of the night. The Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Revival match.
Let's talk about the
match of the night, in my opinion. And then the main event, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe, is my second favorite match of the night. So,
when you watch a Shinsuke match with Samoa Joe, you know it's going to be hard-hitting and absolutely crazy. Samoa Joe was actually bleeding. This is not a surprise because Samoa Joe always fucking bleeds in takeovers. So, whatever. But he actually gets hurt. And Andrew, stop fucking texting. This guy. He's going to die in a car accident and all that stuff. He just doesn't know these PSAs at all. You don't know this texting. You can't text while podcasting. You know why? Because you don't know if I'm gonna hit you with the King Shasa or whatever.
Excuse me.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Or the muscle busty.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You better watch the fuck out.
I won't do it again. I'm sorry.
Okay. But Shinsuke, his entrance. Well, he always has a cool entrance every single takeover.
By the way, this is really random, but I have to say it before I lose it. I would love to see Shinsuke, like Nakamura, in a feud with, hear me out, with Rich Swann. But Rich Swann dresses up as Shinsuke, and he goes by the name Shinsuke Blackamura. That would be so sick.
Oh, that's not racist.
It's not. We're 5% black. We can say that shit.
That's right. Get the papers.
I will get the papers.
Go on Ancestry.com.
By the way,
we are 5% black.
By the way, did you see that fucking greenhorn in the front row with a Portuguese flag? Show some respect. You're in Canada.
Well, a lot of Portuguese are in Canada.
We can say that, by the way. We're 95% Portuguese. All right?
Well,
we could be more racist towards Portuguese people.
Well, there's a lot of Portuguese in Canada. Don't assume that none of them are there.
They're not. They're in New Bedford.
Bedford?
They're in New Bedford, Massachusetts. All right. So anyway,
Fall River
as well. But I think
that's like fucking Squidville of Portuguese. Every single house is the same, and everyone's the same species.
Olha, já viste uma coisa. Okay, tá bom.
And there's a Seabra there.
It's
Portugueseville. So same errand every day. What is it?
Same errand?
Same errand.
If Portuguese people, we're not even talking about takeover. I don't care. It's just
but you know how Squid
he rides a bike, goes to the grocery store,
buys canned bread.
Okay, so
you ride your
no, you'd be on a tractor.
You'd be on a tractor.
You'd be on a tractor.
Pop Six.
You buy Pop Six. You like dance rehearsal. Instead of that, it's like yelling at your son.
Yeah. Or spanking. Or spanking them with a
wooden spoon, and then all together, it's like a bunch of accordions. So yeah, that's our little stand-up routine on Portuguese people. So fuck it, let's stop. Let's stop with that.
They smell.
They do, but we're Portuguese, so we smell too.
There's good ones
like
and
us.
bad ones.
Like us,
and
we're
I'm
good.
the good one.
Yeah, me
Andrew's
too.
the bad one.
Fuck you. That's not true.
Andrew smells.
All right, stop it. Do I look like obsessive, compulsive, split personality wine drinker who yells too loud? Yes.
Yes.
That is me.
Yes.
That is me.
That is you.
And I apologize. So anyway,
Okay, I guess.
so Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe. Good lord. Let me just preface this by saying the Kinshasa scares the shit out of me whenever he does it. Like, it scares the shit out of me. Like, some people dream about death. They dream about, like, falling off a building. They dream about drowning, being caught on fire. I dream about Shinsuke Nakamura giving me the Kinshasa. Here's why. By the way, they shouldn't call it the Kinshasa. It should be called the Bumaye. Because that's such a...
It should be called I'm going to fucking rip your head off.
Yeah. Well, that's basically what Bumaye means. Well, actually, that's Japanese for kill him.
Oh, that's great.
That's what it was called in New Japan. Bumaye! Shark, bait, Bumaye.
Shark boob.
Shark boob. So, aside from the Kinshasa that scares the shit out of me, the Muscle Buster scares the shit out of me even more because that's injured some people. And, like, the way you land, like, it's like the Styles Clash. If your neck is in the wrong position, you're fucked. And it's scary.
A lot of dangerous moves nowadays.
I know, man. I mean, everything's dangerous. Joe did a suicide dive in this match.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
that's awesome. Hey, like, Samoa Joe is...
But he's a heavyweight.
I know, like... Heavy guys like Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens, they do the most unpredictable shit for their size. And
they're
all,
agile.
And it's absolutely incredible.
It's wild.
But let's talk about, like, it was really hard hitting, and even Samoa Joe, like, was bleeding. One thing that stuck out was the constant Shinsuke Nakamura screams.
Oh, the da da.
No. I mean, by him.
Oh,
he's like, ah!
Him yelling in the ring.
Yeah.
Damn. Like, I love Shinsuke, but I think he overreacts when he sells sometimes. But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
He has fucking brain damage.
Oh God.
Brain damage.
I love Shinsuke. He's like
great. You think after this match, since he did lose, which is really weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
Joe defeated Shinsuke.
So I don't know if they're planning another feud, which I doubt because they already did this twice.
What needs to happen?
You think Shinsuke's gonna, come to WWE?
Yes, but not yet. I think Shinsuke needs to take a break. He needs to cut a promo in the middle of the ring this Wednesday.
Can't cut promos.
This Wednesday, his English is actually getting a lot better.
But it's still like a lot broken.
Actually, dude, you know whose English is really good now? Hideo Itami.
Oh, really?
Dude, it's fucking
well,
awesome.
He's injured.
He has, like, American shit in him now. Like, it's so funny because he did an interview. He's just like, how does it feel to be back? He's like, yeah, I'm back. So, it's not a big deal. I'm fine. like he talks like us. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, shit.
Now, I guess he learned fucking hooked on phonics down there. So Shinsuke do the same thing. We are NXT champion.
Samoa.
Actually,
Samoa sounds like
Alan Rickman.
Sounds like I can't do Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. Kyle was sick last week, and he could do the best Alan Rickman impression that you would ever hear.
Oh yeah,
Holy
when I'm
shit.
sick, I can do Alan Rickman.
That was fantastic.
I lost my voice and all that, and my voice was super deep and gentle.
You would have done the great George Takei.
I know, yeah, I would have.
Just the head.
Just the head.
Just the head.
Just the head.
Just today.
Just today. But yeah, Shinsuke kind of sounds like Alan Rickman when he talks. Not really, but
no, he doesn't. Okay.
Well, he talks like a dead guy.
By the way, Jesus. Back to what I was saying about Shinsuke. This Wednesday at on the WWE Network for NXT, he should go in the middle of the ring and just be like, I have to take a break for a little while. And I'm not being racist. That's how he talks.
That's how
I'm going to take a break for a little while.
You're making little hand signatures over there.
I'm doing the Shinsuke hands.
No, you're not.
I'm done to meet the team.
I don't think you are.
I'm not making fun of mentally ill people.
I think you're doing a little mentally ill people.
No, I'm not. But anyway, he should be like, all kidding. He should just go into the ring and say thank you and just leave. And like everybody's just like, what the fuck? Where's he going? Is he like going back to New Japan? And then Shinsuke's gone for like a month and a half. And then at the Royal Rumble, number 30, lights go out.
Why? No, that's Finn Balor's. That's Finn Balor's time to shine. time to show.
Damn it! But I want a goddamn Shinsuke entrance at Royal Rumble. How big of a pop would that be?
It'd be great, but I don't think he should leave yet. Because he hasn't even been to NXT for a year.
I know. But god damn it. How awesome would that be?
It'd be cool. But I feel like
Balor is going to make his...
Balor should be the winner of the Royal Rumble. I mean, if Shinsuke won and Finn Balor, I mean, that would be really cool.
That'd be great.
But that would kind of
Just the head.
It'll kind of steal like a spotlight in a way.
It's true. And Finn Balor's return is probably going to be a lot more momentous because, like, he was injured and all that good stuff. So, only time will tell. But this match was really good. It's my second favorite match of the night. Not just because, because this match was way more hard-hitting and way more, like, dramatic because it was for the title. And Joe won with he did, like, a rock bottom-esque move on the steps on the outside. Brought him into the ring, straight muscle buster. Actually, that was... That was after a kick to the nuts on the outside. He fucking just kicked Shinsuke in the balls. I'm like, God damn it, dude. You're gonna kick Shinsuke in the balls.
My nad.
He kicked my nad.
My nad NXT Championship.
God, that's not... He doesn't sound like Alan Rickman.
My asshole.
NXT, Mr. Potter. Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter.
Mr. Bird. Oh, shit.
Mr. Naka.
But he, kick to the nuts, side slam on the steel steps on the outside, and then takes him into the ring, gives him the muscle buster. Gives him the muscle buster.
Daily Norbit reference of the day.
I know. So, gives him the muscle buster.
Norbit with 3 Eddie Murphys is the best movie ever.
It really is. Jaws, Saving Private Ryan, Norbit, best movies ever. So, anywho, banging match. It was really good. Drills him with the muscle buster. I'm sorry if we're repetitive. It's really late and we're laughing. So, nails him with the muscle buster.
The nut bust.
I almost said the nut bust. It's gonna be a big nut bust. Yeah, it takes it. It was incredible. And he goes for the cover, and I'm expecting Shinsuke to kick out. I'm like, oh, come on, Shinsuke, kick out. And then 3. Not only... I think this is his first loss.
I don't know. Probably, yeah.
It's his first loss at a TakeOver, definitely.
And I'm very surprised because even the crowd was surprised. There was lots of...
It was fucking weird, man. Like, I didn't expect that.
Like,
I expected him to at least hold it till Mania.
We already talked about it, but this is a good question for the people that are listening. What is next for Shinsuke? We don't know.
Well, he's probably going to chase the NXT title again. Maybe. I mean, that's what I see.
I doubt it.
Because, like, I don't know. He's a bona fide star. Him and AJ got the good end of the stick coming from New Japan, unlike Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows.
Oh, yeah.
Poor guys.
Dude, Doctor?
I saw a video of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson from New Japan, and they won a tournament, and they both have trophies, like big-ass trophies, and they're in the ring, there's confetti and shit. And then immediately there's a clip after that dressed as doctors. And I'm just like...
But that's their humor, you know?
I know.
already said this in a previous podcast.
But still, man, that's like offensive.
All right, so overall, NXT TakeOver Toronto, what are your thoughts?
Really good show. Really, really, really good show. Not the best takeover of the year. That goes to Dallas, in my opinion. Best takeover of the year. Damn, Brooklyn was really good too. Everything is just awesome about NXT. Like, NXT is just amazing. It's not like I told Kyle this during the broadcast. I'm just like, dude, I don't feel like I'm watching WWE right now because there's genuine time being put into these matches. There's genuine time being put into these storylines. There's genuine time being put into character building. All right, Bobby Roode was a beer drinking fucking mid-carder in TNA. Look at him now. People are on their feet chanting glorious. 18,000 people, glorious. Ty Dillinger. I mean, when he was in OVW,
Joy.
Ty Dillinger was in OVW and got let go so many times, but the rise of NXT made him so good.
And he was also in WWE for like 3 matches, and he did the job in all 3 matches, and he got released.
Yeah. I mean, yes, Joe was made in Ring of Honor and TNA, but when he's so much bigger and better now, that wasn't a fat joke. He's like,
and there's more attention towards him.
And Shinsuke, nobody gave a fuck about. Okay, in America at least. In Japan, he was like fucking Elvis. But here, nobody like.
Yes!
And I consider myself to be a wrestling fan. But I was like, Shinsuke Nakamura, I've heard of him before, but I really haven't seen his matches. Saw his match with AJ Styles at Wrestle Kingdom 10. 5-star match. Shinsuke is coming to WWE. I got so excited. Kyle didn't know who he was. Watched that match with Zayn. Now he's hooked.
Fell in love with him.
He fell in love with Nakamura.
Laughed my ass off because he was so fucking ugly when he came to the ring. But I loved him.
He's the greatest. And NXT has done.
I thought he had like Tourette's syndrome or something. But
fuck!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Ronald McGoffin.
Goddamn! Stop! Stop it! But yeah, okay. I was going somewhere.
Where's the paper?
Don't put the beer back. So NXT has done nothing but good things. NXT took
That's so great.
NXT took this Irish kid from New Japan Pro Wrestling and made him a fucking star, a demon, a killer.
Well, he was already a big deal in New Japan.
But I'm talking about like in North America. Like everybody's just like so now eyes are on New Japan because of Shinsuke.
I prefer Prince Devitt over Finn Balor
over the Demon King.
Prince. Why did you say that?
Kyle hates that word.
Why would they call him Demon King? Just call him the fucking demon.
That's his main roster gimmick.
That sounds so badass.
Everybody has a main roster gimmick.
Demon King sounds so hokey and gimmicky.
The Demons is hokey too.
Yeah, but the Demon's like a fucking badass. The Demon King. And it's even worse hearing fucking Rollins' big ass nose and his high fucking voice saying
and his fair to middling penis.
It's pretty good.
Everybody rips on Rollins.
It's okay. You know what, man?
Oh my!
It's what you. I'm just picturing George Takei fondling Seth Rollins' dick.
Come on, George Takei. All right, but Kyle, you think about what you were gonna say. I'm cutting your mic off. All I'm gonna say is that NXT has done good things. It has made people from all over the world stars. NXT has gotten me. I mean, I've always loved pro wrestling. I've always loved WWE, but NXT made me a professional wrestling lover. Like, cause it's a smaller venue. You see the passion and the participation, and NXT is just amazing. There hasn't been a bad takeover this year. Actually, I don't even think there's ever been a bad takeover in general.
Yep.
So,
NXT Takeover Toronto overall was a great show.
Fantastic.
But will it be a 4-hour Survivor Series?
Well,
most likely, yes.
But tomorrow
we'll give you that answer.
Not a lot of interaction here tonight. But
that's because we're not over.
We're not over. But I still love streaming. I still love broadcasting. I still love talking wrestling with my favorite brother. And
your only brother.
You don't know that.
Well, Dad doesn't know that.
Oh shit! All right. Well, on that note, as for Kayfabin, actually let's rate it. Let's do a 10 scale because I know you don't like.
Good.
You don't like.
Good. You're on my good side today.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, gosh.
Hell of a pay-per-view. I can't wait to see what else they have in store because NXT it's just great.
It was a great show. It was
awesome
a great show.
5 matches, but there wasn't any stupid backstage authority skits. It wasn't
it wasn't drama.
None of the matches were filler. It was perfect.
It didn't feel like a soap opera watching it, you know? And
I felt
usually that is WWE, but what are you going to do about it?
Those people in Canada got a bang for their buck.
So hopefully tomorrow is a good show.
All right. I'll probably have a flask with me. We'll see what happens. We'll see what
Starts
happens.
At 7.
It starts at 7, ends at 11. So we'll tune in to Nonsense
7 to
Media.
11.
Tune in to Kayfabin it here on Nonsense Media. Check us
Tomorrow night, right after Survivor Series. Thank you.
11 Eastern.
Could have just ended it there. It was a great ending.
Okay, I'm sorry. 11 Eastern, 8 East. 11 Eastern.
And
8 Pacific.
you do the math for your time.
I think it'd be 8 Pacific. Yeah, it would. It would. Specific time. All right. As for Kayfabin,
Oh my.
As for Kayfabin, I'm Andrew.
I'm Kyle.
Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.